do you think about coming over to Japan?
Okay, so going over to Japan, I actually am excited because I was there a few years ago, maybe 2 or 3 years ago, and I was very impressed by many things in Japan. One was how they embrace salsa culture, because I understand that for Japanese community or culture, dancing salsa is very different. And I was very impressed by the focus, and I really was inspired actually because I like to focus. But there's Cobo focus and then there's Japanese focus, and it's something I respect. Actually, when I came back to the United States, I talked to people about that, how impressed I was, and how quick the Japanese community embraced salsa and improved, because I remember seeing Japanese dancers dancing here in the States. The other thing that I like about going to Japan is the way they embrace us. I find that your culture is very appreciative, and you pay attention to detail, and not only detail in dance, but detail in the person, and that makes me feel very good, because then that makes me want to do better. So for those reasons, I am actually very happy on going back to Japan.
May I have a message to Japanese salseros?
From me? Sure. I think that aside from the things that I already said, one of the messages that I would give to the Japanese salseros specifically, and the salseras, is to continue with the focus and go down a little more. It's something about understanding the music and then feeling the music, and I think that for overall, because I've seen a few Japanese people that are starting to feel the music, but I think it needs a little bit more, and I think that that's very important, because technically I think the Japanese community in whole is very good. Now it needs to be more feel than technical, and so I think that that would be the message that I say to them from a dancing perspective. From a personal perspective, the Japanese community, and this I say to you in Japan, you inspire me to want to be a better dancer because of the way you treat me. So that's my message. Hopefully that's a good message.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Okay, so to clarify, what I just said off the camera is that in feeling the music, so in Japan, there's a lot of technique, and it's improving. And I think to become better, Japanese community in general, from what I could see, needs to slow down and go with the feeling in the music, slower music, like cha-cha-cha, somontuno, rumba, so that you can get more of the feeling of the relationship with the music, so it becomes more personal. So as an example, as I said, slow music is easy to hear, but it's hard to dance because you have so much time. And then that's when you can, you can feel the music, but when you dance fast, you have no time. And that's the problem with always dancing fast and always being sharp, boom. You want to learn to have a relationship with the music and let the music tell you what to do, instead of you always know what you're going to do. You don't want to know what you're going to do. You just want to do it. Okay? So that's part 2 of my message. Thank you.